myself Divya Jog and welcome to Credence Digital Learning. So far we had learned that the traits that are transferred by the division of gametes or chromosomes of the parents to form gametes, right? And further these gametes they fuse together to form the progeny. Now here the question arises that does the sex of the progeny is determined by chromosomes only, or are there any other factors which are responsible for the determination of the sex? Now, to understand this, let us first take example of animals. Different animals, they have different strategies of producing their progeny. Now, as we talk about animals, depending upon the temperature, the developing animal will be male or female is dependent upon a temperature is cool or hot. So, for example, if I talk about turtle, they gives their eggs in the coolest nest, and when these eggs hatches, they form males. But whenever these eggs are kept in a warmer temperature, these eggs fuse hatches to form female turtles. Now, if I talk about crocodilian species, to be specific, if I talk about American alligators, in low and high temperatures, they produces females, but in intermediate temperature, these alligators, they produces male alligators. Now, snails, they can change their sex according to their will, and hence the sex is not determined in these snail species. But in humans, the sex is genetically determined. As we have seen in the snail example, the snail, they don't have genetically sex determined progenies. Okay, they can change their sex afterwards also. But in humans, the sex is determined genetically. As we know that the set of genes inherited will be determining whether the progeny or F1 generation produced will be a boy or a girl. Then the fact is that all human chromosomes, they are not perfectly paired chromosomes. Now if I talk about chromosomes, there are 46 number of chromosomes present in humans. Out of these 46 chromosomes, there are 23 chromosomes of male and 23 chromosomes we have obtained from female. So then we can say that there are 23 pairs of chromosomes present in one individual. Out of these 23 chromosomes, there are 22 perfectly paired chromosomes which had same traits containing genes. But there is one pair of chromosome which is not perfectly paired. Okay, it is not always perfectly paired. If I talk about females, they have perfectly paired chromosome that resembles X and X, whereas the male they have imperfectly or mismatched pair of chromosomes that resembles the